It's so beautiful when you have a friend that understands you. And that friend doesn't scold you in public. That friend comes to you in private, puts his or her arm around you and tells you, Aleladia, you know this thing you are doing. You know. This is not the way to go. Aleladia, let me tell you the truth. Actually, this is the best part to take. But that person tells you in private. It's so easy to obey that person and just love the person because the person did not need to shout in public or give you disgrace to pass across a message. The same way, God is passing a message to you, you that is born again and you love Him. But in your heart of hearts, you know you are not pleasing the Father. You know in your secret place, you are really not alive. You have left the basics. And God is talking to you quietly in private that, see, people think you are alive, but I know you are dead. I'm even the one that have the seven spirits. So imagine seven spirits looking at you and seeing how you live. And it's telling you, my child, the whole world is clapping for you. Your congregation is excited about you. Your subordinates and your employees, they are hailing you. But you know within you, you are dying. There's no need pretending, my child. I'm putting my arms around your shoulders and I'm telling you, wake up. You know how it feels when everyone feels you are rich. You are sharing money, the street boys are hailing you, but you know you are living on loans. You yourself knows you are not rich. It is time to be genuine with yourself. I like it when God talks to me in private. I even like it when humans correct me in private. If you want to lose me, shout on me. I won't take anything you tell me and I will walk away from you. I love it when I'm called quietly and corrected. It enters more. And that's what God did exactly in the book of Revelation, chapter 3. From verses 1, it says, and unto the angel of the church in Sardis write, this thing saith he that has the seven spirits of God and the seven stars. Wow. I know thy works, that thou hast a name, that thou livest and art dead. You know, you can be leading a church and you are popular, you are everywhere, you're on TikTok, you're on social media, you're on Facebook, you're on Snapchat, you're on Instagram, you're on YouTube. You can even be a singer, a gospel singer. Everybody is hailing you, but within you, you know you are dead. The little basics of Christianity, our Father who art in heaven, you can't even pray it anymore. You don't even have a prayer life. You don't have a Bible study life. You know you are just living on your own. The edges around you, you have used carelessness to make it collapse, and thereby enemies have climbed into your barn and they are stealing from you. But it's okay, this message is the love of God for you. What does God want you to do? Verses 2 of Revelation chapter 3. Be watchful and strengthen the things which remain. There are some things that still remain in you. He said, be watchful. It is time for you to sit down and go back to the drawing book. Go back to the basics of Christianity. Your faith in Jesus. You believe that He was, and He's coming back again, and also a rewarder of those. You know, every child went through A, B, C, D, F, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. That's how we learned how to read before we were able to start doing two words. And, at. Then later we went to three words. And. We went to four words. Come. When we put the ABCDs together, it's time for you to put the ABCDs of Christianity. Your first love for Jesus, when you first believed in Him, how you trusted Him with this childlike trust, how everything you heard in the Bible, you read in the Bible, you just believed it, how it was easy to talk to God about everything. Oh, what a friend we have in Jesus. Oh, what a privilege to carry everything to God in prayers. How it was easy for you to say, God, I just trust you. go back to the basics. He said, watch and strengthen the things which remain that are ready to die, for I have not found thy works perfect before God. Before God, that is where your perfection is being marked. God is saying, forget those jamborees and those noise where they are hailing you. Before me, you are not perfect. But I'm telling you to go back to the drawing board. I love the Amplified translation. It says, and to the angel, the messenger of the assembly, the church in Sardis writes, these are the things, these are the words of him who has the seven spirits of God, that is, the sevenfold Holy Spirit and the seven stars. I know your record and what you are doing. See, it's just like the grasshopper that used leaf to cover the eyes and felt that the hunter cannot see it, not knowing that the whole back is exposed to the hunter. God said, I know your record. You may use paparazzo and you are busy. Your eyes are just covered with leaf, but I can see you. I have the seven spirits of God. I know your record and what you are doing. You are supposed to be alive, but in reality, you are dead. You know very well that you are just dead. You are preaching, but you know you are dead. But I'm so happy because if you can go back to your father and kneel down and say, Lord, indeed I am dead. Give me life. Like the Bible said, the sinner was beating his chest and said, Lord, have mercy on me, a sinner. Don't use pride, they fall inside hellfire. Don't use pride, they enter the land of the non-living. Come to God and say, God, help me. Verses 2 of Revelation 3, the Amplified Version says, rouse yourselves and keep awake and strengthen and invigorate what remains and is on the point of dying. For I have not found a thing that you have done, any work of yours meeting the righteousness or meeting the requirement of my God, rather, or perfect in His sight. If everything we do as Christians don't meet God's requirement, and if they are not perfect in God's sight, we are wasting our time. If everybody thinks we are alive, we are singing, we are preaching, we are doing everything, and within us and in the record of God, we are not meeting His requirement, we are as good as dead. So go back to God, whose eyes you and I cannot blindfold, and say, God, I know I am dead, make me alive. Be honest with yourself. God is about to restore all that you have lost, but you must go to Abba Father and say, Lord, make me alive. Lord, make me alive. My name is Aliladia. I am a messenger and an errand runner from Jesus Christ to you. Once has the Lord spoken, twice you should know that God chastises those whom He loves. Come back to the Father and get yourself alive. God bless you. I will definitely see you on top.